from Island Hot Tubs and Pools, and in this video segment we're going to be learning about our pumps, specifically on how we're going to plug it in correctly, turn it off and on, and how to empty our pump basket.
One of the first parts of getting your pool started is going to be hooking up your pump. It is very important that you do not run this on an extension cord. This can void the warranty and can cause potential fire risk. It's always very important that you plug it into an outside outlet. If you do not have access to an outside outlet, you may want to have an electrician install one for you. So in your pool, you're going to have a setup very similar to this one with your above ground pump. So after you get your cord hooked in, then you're going to have an on and off switch on either the side or on the back of the pump. And this is just going to be a toggle that you're just going to flip to turn your pump on and off. So the pump is going to be the apparatus that's moving your water through the system. The water is going to flow in through the front, and then it's going to catch any large debris such as bugs and leaves that may have gotten through your skimmer basket, and then it's going to filter those out and push through and up into your filter. So we're going to go over the steps on how to empty out this pump basket when you notice it starts to get full. So the first step in cleaning out the pump basket is going to be that you need to turn your pump switch off. The second step is going to be to close your ball valve coming from your skimmer to your pump and the one going from your filter to your return jet. So the third step is going to be to remove your pump lid. So we're just going to turn this counterclockwise to remove our pump lid. And there is an O-ring in there. You want to make sure that you do not lose the O-ring when you're removing and placing the lid back on, or you will have a leak. So the fourth step is that you're going to take your basket out and you're going to remove it and you're going to empty this, and if you want to rinse it with a garden hose, then you can do that as well. After we finish cleaning our pump basket, we're just going to reverse the steps. So we're going to take our pump basket with the opening facing the direction towards the pool, and we're just going to place that back in. So after we get our pump basket in, we're going to take our pump lid and we're going to put it back on. We have to be careful. We remember that O-ring has to be on there. And we're going to take this, we're going to put it back on, and we're going to turn it in the clockwise direction to get that nice and tight. So once we get our pump lid on, then we are going to open our ball valves, both of them again, and then we're able to turn the on switch on and get our pump running. So a few things to remember with your pump. The pump is gravity fed, so it always has to stay lower than your skimmer. You can't have it up on a deck, it has to remain down on the ground. Another thing to remember with your pump is you always want to make sure that this pump canister is full with water. So if it ever seems like it's not full with water or there's bubbles in it, you want to make sure that your water level in your pool is up to where it should be. Because if your water levels get low and this pump starts sucking air, then you can burn your pump out. The last important thing to remember about your pump is anytime you're removing your pump lid, you always want to make sure you close those ball valves, because if you don't, the water's just going to pour out everywhere